Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Tales of Vesperia. I'm the MysteriousJG. Don Whitehorse is upset. He didn't get a chance to murder Jaeger as he'd hoped to. I have a strong feeling we'll be fighting Jaeger before this game's over. I don't believe we'll be fighting Don Whitehorse, but you never know. But it would have been interesting to see what Don Whitehorse is supposed to be capable of in battle, because he appears to be, he's highly respected. He's an older gentleman. He might not be at his physical peak, but he appears to have been a badass at some point, because he scrabbled his way up through the ranks of the Union guys, who seemed to be pretty rough and tumble bunch. Either way, we found out a couple of videos ago that the Entelecheia turn into... the Entelecheia are a race of big weird monsters who are wise and ancient. That's basically what they are, folks. One of them looked like a big grasshopper monster. He tried to kill us. One of them looked like a big old fox. She was trying to be nice to us. We find out at least when the fox one died, but I think the implication is that when any of them die, that they turn into Cialis, like boner pills when you die. Yeah, Cialis was a boner pill, wasn't it? I'm sorry, folks. But they turn into the clear Ciel crystals. That's what they're called. That was... I really did for a minute think they were Cialis crystals. No, they turn into these clear Ciel crystals or something when they die. And the Empire's trying to get them. Jaeger has been behind this. But I have this... Just based on this comment from Don Whitehorse, that because it's daytime, he can't fight Jaeger, I feel like Jaeger turns out to be one, but now I'm thinking about that more and it doesn't make sense. I do know that Jaeger has an incredibly tight suit. Look at that.
If I don't get myself back to Dongrest, those fools gonna start a war with each other.
Oh, this is... Okay, never mind. This is just typical Tales idiocy. Fucking... It's getting frustrating now. He came out... The plot logic is so thin. It's just above and beyond. They keep trying to... They're trying so hard to make characters that are interesting and concepts that are interesting. They can't just gloss over things and have like a kind of run-of-the-mill plot, like, the plot of something like Breath of Fire 1 or 3 is fairly straightforward, and you go from one town to the next, and the king wants you to rescue the princess and whatever, and it's fine. Game like this, they're trying to set up this tense scene of Don Whitehorse confronting Jaeger, but he came all the way here knowing that if he's gone, if he's away from the guild for like 20 minutes, there's a risk that the guild is going to start a freaking war with the Empire. He's the only thing preventing this from happening. So he's like, but he gets a bug up his butt and he goes off to personally murder Jaeger. Then he gets to Jaeger. He's right here ready to kill Jaeger, and he's like, oh, look at the time. I got to get back. Like, there's some pre-appointed time at which, if he's not there to prevent it, the guilds are going to go to war with the Empire. And I'm thinking now the whole plot reason... We left Carol behind. I can't figure out why. Probably it turns out Carol will have played Peacemaker, and we're supposed to be incredibly impressed at how brilliant Carol is for trying to look at... This is so retarded, though. It's like... He has this political organization that will completely fall apart the minute he leaves it behind. But then he has something he needs to do personally that's so important that he's willing to leave. And then as soon as he gets to the place to do what he needs to do, he's like, should I better turn around? Because right this moment, if I don't turn around, war will begin.
Oh, I think it's a bit late to prevent that little accident from happening.
I just had a little accident in my pants.
A couple of eggs might have to be broken, but I'm prepared to pay a price.
Well, just stop talking about it. You came here to kill Jaeger. Either do that and then leave, or leave now because you don't have time to kill Jaeger first. Stop talking.
A price?
That's the price you have to pay.
You still got us to deal with, Jaeger. Well, it looks like the tide's taken a turn. Yeah, indeed. Bye-bye.
No, it's Auf Wiedersehen. Why is it like... Either go, like, German with him or don't.
Hey, wait!
Are you gonna like abandon your own headquarters just because you don't want to fight us? I guess he's gonna abandon his own headquarters because he doesn't want to fight us.
Damn, that guy's a regular vanishing act.
I basically just jumped out a window. You should have stopped him.
Now,
Or you could chase him.
Just how you figure coming down here be the smart thing to do?
Well, how did you figure coming down here would be the smart thing to do? But yeah, wow, massive anticlimax there.
This is a keepsake left by an ally of yours. We were asked to bring it to you.
And by keepsake, I mean when she died, she turned into this.
Looks like I caused you all some trouble.
How did you think listening to me was the smart thing to do?
Of all the... Why'd she have to wind up like this?
This is my least favorite type of Cial crystal. Handed over Apathea Cyano-Cial crystal. Straight from the Weezand of Kados to you. Thanks to the Entelekea and the Rhizomata formula. It sounds like I'm making shit up. Oh, God. No, you know, the genius loci is medieval European. Simulation suit? I must continue killing you until only one of you is left, and then you'll love me. Sorry, I'm flashing back to Evil Zone. It's the last game whose story threw up this many random, bizarre, nonsensical things. Always right on the cusp of making sense, but never getting there. Well, little girl, if I told you that, you'd know what was happening.
Well, you see... ...
I have no confidence that he's going to finish this sentence. Something is not going to happen. I hope it does. I hope he finishes. I should probably stop flapping my gums and let's see where this goes, but the strong hunch that somehow that question's not going to get answered right now.
Afraid I don't have time to explain it now.
I swear to God, I didn't know that was going to happen. I knew it. I didn't know it. This is not something... I didn't read Draki the Dork explain this cinema scene. I knew we weren't going to get told. I just knew it.
Hate to cut and run, but I'll leave the rest of these guys to you.
It's like, fuck, this predates the television series Lost, I believe, but it seems like some anime fans in Japan got their hands on the U.S. television series Lost and like, let's constantly ratchet up the tension and never answer anything until we've got people completely hooked and absolutely no capacity to pull out an ending that'll satisfy anyone. Yeah!
Wait.
Why didn't he jump out the window and just start chasing after Jaeger? Before? Why?
We should think about getting out of here too.
Hey, let me try and buy the old man some time.
Oh, you want to stay here and die? Like, are you like Robert T.S. and this is Ninja Gaiden 2? You're going to just stay behind and... That's what I think of when I think of someone giving up their life to buy others time to retreat. Robert T.S. from Ninja Gaiden 2.
Raven?
I didn't even know you were here!
Come on.
Guess we better.
We beat dozens of these guys on our way up here. Why are they suddenly a problem? Oh, okay. They're not. We are gonna fight them.
Enough.
Yeah, it's just a completely standard battle with these guys. What was the... Damn. I'm wasting all sorts of ammo because I was trying to... I figured I was getting red hits off of my sword, so I thought maybe I could actually set up...
I'm sorry.
I am not gonna let them kill the Dawn.
I've decided I'm not gonna let these guys murder the Dawn. What a noble hero I am. No, I figured I could, what is my grade? Plus .46. Yeah, my grade's probably pretty crap, actually. But I kept hoping, because I was getting red hits from my regular attack because of the Flambear sword, maybe I could actually get some red fatal strikes. I don't know why I care about getting fatal strikes, because I've already missed a bunch of the trophies that you can earn, and I've pretty much had to decide I don't care about earning Xbox achievements on this, so, yeah.
I think it's about time.
That you and I sleep together, Raven. I don't know where that came from.
You don't mean from up here?
We're gonna jump out the window like everyone else has?
I got a bad feeling about this. We should get back to Dongris.
Before we find out that this whole trip is a total waste of time. Where could they have gone? Could it be through the massive open window? Can we go back in? Yeah, we can. That's ridiculous. We should go back to Dawngrest for now. Fine. Be that way, game. I don't think there are paths off to the side. That guy's guarding like nothing, I believe. I guess we could shoot him and double check.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye.
That destruction field hit nobody. Just stay down. Just stay there, man. Yeah, you better be dizzy after all that.
Repeat!
Your tail?
Your tail?
He didn't even try to use his tail. I mean,
I will use this power for justice.
the power of Super Chain 4, bitches! The hell? She will use this power of Super Chain 4 for justice. Believe that, player. Dispersion and Great Deluge. FS bonus. I don't know. Ideally, the ones that are passive I should care about. Changes in art. What? Recovers TP every time a fatal strike hits an enemy. Well, she's not going to use that many fatal strikes. I wouldn't think. Changes in art. Okay, so these are actually improving her ice, and it's probably actually powering up some kind of ice and fiery attacks or whatever. Let's stick with the ice coffin. The simply designed sword is constantly covered with frost and ice. The source of its magic power is unknown. Okay, so I killed this guy so I could look over here, and there's nothing. By I killed this guy, I mean the 4 guys that are represented by one image of a guy wandering around on the map screen. Alright, so we should get back to Dawngrest. Try not to fight these guys, I couldn't help it. Just 'cause I don't feel like it, pretty much. They're fast. Fast buggers. Okay, now we're back into a regular old world of jobber monsters, but I've got no idea how to get to Dawngrest. It's obviously not this way. Okay, I think I know which way. I think a bridge that was not here before appeared. That's Kiev Mach. So I really ought to know more about the geography of this game than I do, but I don't. There's Dawngrest.
Yuri, it's terrible.
You're back! I mean, you're back, and here I was running the guild, and now it's terrible. You're back to be a rival to my power.
The Union and Polystroli are squaring off against each other with Hopeful and Blastia.
You're just making up words, aren't you?
Dawn is back, but something's not right.
It's like he failed in his mission to kill Jaeger.
So, you made it back in time. Looks like my hunch was right, though.
What do you mean, your hunch?
Polystroli is, that was the guild that ran Nordopolica, even though they didn't appear to have any members other than, that fox. And, that one dude who stops you from going in to see the fox. But now, apparently there's a massive guild that's going to come take out Dawngrest in revenge for the murder of their leader.
He's been planning for this to end in his death all along.
Oh, the, Don Whitehorse?
What? Why would he want to do something like that?
Guy suicidal over the death of his lover, the fox demon lady.
Bellius died because of Harry's rash behavior.
Oh, maybe he's blaming Harry. Maybe he's planning for this to end in Harry's death.
She's the Duce of Nordapalica. You can't just say, sorry, I got some bad information. Which means there's gotta be compensation to make up for losing Velius.
We gotta give them a new Antilochea.
So the price Don mentioned back at the Manor of the Wicked was... ...
His own life. Once he made up his mind to sacrifice himself, taking down Jaeger wasn't a problem. Even if it meant going against the laws.
Oh, okay. That actually does make sense. So he's probably wanted to take out Jaeger, who's like a basically douchebag. He's wanted to take him out for a long time, but he couldn't because of guild laws. And I was like, well, I'm going to die anyway, so wanted to go full-fledged renegade. Renegade femshep. My Mickey Mouse gloves won't allow it.
There has to be some other way.
My Mickey Mouse gloves won't allow it either.
Both sides are at the breaking point, though. This thing could go off at the drop of a hat.
Like me.
And if it starts, it'll mean all-out war between the Union and Palestrale. There might be another way, but there isn't time to look for it.
So, we're just gonna have war.
I'm going with Carol.
We, now that we got like a union, I guess we have to go murder Palestrale now. You know they're a union. What's going on, Holmes? The eyes of resolution. The eyes of Laura Mars. The Don did what? No way, that's impossible. Could definitely use some shopping and okay, goes. I wanted the rest of the inn, but they're telling me to sleep at the inn later after I've done some other stuff to get like a. They finally got some stuff. I used a couple of life bottles because I'm so horrible at this. Not actually worried about that kind of stuff so much as I'm worried about, yeah, food libraries. Look at all the fruits I can make. I can make fruit parfait for forever or until I run out of whatever the other ingredient is. So I don't know what recipes I have set, but I guess I'll save and not use the inn because it looks like I can. I'm gonna have to use the inn again to get other cinemas to trigger. I might be able to trigger them in a different order from the fact I'm looking at, but you know, I don't particularly want to take any risks here. Hi there, I can't stop thinking about the plaza. Oh, it's Fortune's Guild Don Grass number one. Number one. Still has a little treasure chest over here. I'm helping. I'm helping you. It looks like it's all the same stuff. Surveyor's Guild World Cellar. You look like a guy with a huge red horn on your shoulder. Alright, now things get interesting. How's the Don gonna finish this? Whoa, whoa, whoa! That Don dies because of some work that bosses did? Isn't that a little over the top? This is bad! This is real bad, man! Let's head towards where the Don is. This game just gives you the illusion of freedom of movement when 99% of the time you have one place you must go. I talked to various people on the way though. Things are really, really bad. I was gonna get executed here, huh?
Hang in there, kid. You're a boss now, right?
Yeah, I've got status ailment immunities and elemental weaknesses and strengths. So parties have to prepare their equipment properly before they can defeat me.
But it's like there's nothing I can do on my own.
Yeah, so that part of Carol's life hasn't changed.
So then ask for help. That's what friends are for, right?
The good times, the bad times.
Don!
Take good care of them, and they'll be there whenever you need them.
I'm coming with you.
Fuck up and they'll ignore you forever.
Like hell you are.
Close line from hell. It was a punch, really, but...
Well, old man, it's been fun.
Thanks for punching my son, Raven.
Raven, you better nail Jaeger for me.
Don't worry, sir. I've got plenty of condoms.
That's a heavy load for somebody like me.
Speaking of heavy loads, I've got a lot of condoms. Sorry.
You're the only one I can ask.
Well, I mean, I could ask others, but they probably wouldn't succeed.
Whitehorse.
He's not really gonna die here, is
We're
he?
so grateful for everything your darling grandson's done to us. Really.
Sarcasm.
The boy has made a mess of things. He may be my idiot grandson, but he's also a full member of the Union.
He's the Shane McMahon to my Vince McMahon.
And it falls upon any leader to take responsibility for the mistakes of their people. So say the laws.
It's kind of dumb laws, sir.
Take me then. Let my head atone for Bellius.
Don.
Yeah, you talking to me over there?
Idiot. These guilds. They're all filled with nutcases.
They lack the wisdom and sanity of my group of mages who live in this hole in a mountain and don't really get out in the sun at all. I was gonna commit seppuku?
So, who's gonna be my second?
Who's gonna kill themselves after me? Well, you just asked Raven to... Why can't Raven do it? I guess he's busy killing Jaeger even as we speak.
It would be my honor.
Yuri, oh my god, this game is... I'll assist you in your ritual suicide, sir. You know, this is fine. I mean, it's a fantasy game from Japan, so it's fine if they want to, you know, reference the traditions of the samurai culture. That's fine. I don't really have a problem with that. But clearly, throughout, these people have been dressed like it's sort of a Middle Ages Europe thing. I mean, what I'm trying to say is you know, they're bringing in this Japanese stuff, but the game has in some places this Western fantasy. Look, the genus loci is medieval European. I can't stress that enough. The genus loci is medieval European. And with that, I'm going to go ahead, and you guys are going to want to smack me, but I'm going to call it a video, because we've got a pretty big cliffhanger here. This video will be a little on the short side. Most of them have been a little on the long side. When we come back, the question is Yuri seriously going to help murder Don Whitehorse? I mean, he'll be seconding a suicide, I guess. It's different, but... And I don't see that we have witnesses from the Palestrale Guild, because I don't even know what those guys look like who are here to observe. Maybe those guys in the whitish armor in the background of Palestrale, but we've seen Yuri murder two villains, and now we get to see that he's you know, equal, fair, you know, he's balanced, fair and balanced. When it comes to murder, he will also assist in the murder of good people. That'll be coming up next time, folks. See you then.